Hello everybody and welcome to the introduction video for Spacebox. Now this isn't a let's play of sorts, it's more of a video for people to get the basic grasp of the game and concept of the features and everything that is implemented and is going to be implemented of this game, so that they'll have a better understanding of what's going on. So before I start that, this is the hub that you will spawn into once you get the IP. I will leave in the description. I will leave the link to the website where you can get the IP and also much more information if you need that too. So you will spawn in and it'll say welcome Marl396 because that's my Minecraft username, right? Then here for Spacebox you can use -Spacebox to get started. Then there's also, you could do -server, it'll give you the servers. You could click on Spacebox right here, or you can walk in this direction right here to get to Spacebox, which is also co-op, which I will be explaining more into once we get into the game itself. And because I help out with this server, I do some of the building and various other stuff. I'm also the YouTube expert, kind of. And so this is what it is right here. It's a smaller area right now, right? While this is still being developed. We have the various things also which we are working on too, but right now our primary focus is the Spacebox right now because we want this to get it to be as good as possible right now. So we still have also the meteors and stuff in the background right here. There's also what you see right here, there's the little stones. That's also a parkour course which you can also try. So in this hub itself there's also a lot you can do also. So right here it says Marl Spacebox in beta. So once you get started, unless you go through other commands, you walk through this portal right here, it will take you to this main hub. And now this is the hub that you'll spawn into every time you start. Right, this is also the main hub, and on top of it is the market in each of these directions right here. Sorry about the lag, that's my computer is loading this stuff in. So in each of these straight directions right here, there are the various markets. There's the two regular ones, there's a platinum market and a VIP market depending on which rank you have, which you can learn more about on the website. And then in these diagonal ones, oh, hello person. Well, come to the server. Okay, sorry about that. So I am the survivor here because this is what you will start. And these passages way lead to a surrounding area which we can walk about to and also get to the other parts of the market right here. So once you start, you can also see it in the map too. This is the markets. What? No, welcome. Oh well, and then there's the surrounding area you can see right here. So what you want to do to get started is you just jump in this end portal right here, and this is where you used to be one of the best. Okay, so once you start, you will end up in this room. This room is called First Contact. It is a circular room right now, as you can see. There will be a crafting table right here with all this stuff, a chest, an ender chest, and then a regular chest right here. Whoops, there you go. And there, these kind of boxes, rectangles that you can see over here are called airlocks. These are implemented, but the stuff behind it yet has not been implemented yet, which I'll talk about in a second. But the red means that there's nothing you can go through. The green means that there is. They open, see? And you can see I have a tree right here, because I already played through this to get enough stuff so that we can move along quicker. So yes, these do open. There's red ones which don't open, the green ones which do open, and then yellow ones which open only to your player. So if there's other people who go into your spaceship, they won't be able to go through it, but you can. So you start here. There's these various items too. All of these which can require matter, which I will go into in a second. And the way you get matter is, do I have any matter? Right here you can see where you have matter, and here you can see how much you have power. These I'll go into. Right, so the way you get matter is you will spawn in with a block condenser and a basic tree farm. What you do is, when you have the basic tree farm, should have one. There you go. Basic tree farm, I have it right here. Then what you want to do when you place these down is, on these rails right here, you place this down and then right click. Right, this will disappear and it will build an entire room for you with these trees. Now, this is very important, especially when you are starting out, because these trees, they grow into full logs. And then once they grow into full logs, you take your block condenser laser, and actually I will wait for at least one of these trees to grow so that I can show you exactly what you do. Okay, so we've got a tree plant that's growing right here. So you first take the block condenser laser 2000, and you know how whenever you start you have to go break the leaves and spend all this time breaking the logs and stuff, but this much simpler. You just right click, shoots an arrow, right click, shoots an arrow. Now as you can see, these do have a durability, but you can recharge them, which I will show you later. So you take this wood, right, and it is important for you to replant the saplings because this is how you get the matter that you need for your builds. Okay, so you take the logs, just put them in the planks, right, and from the planks here you can turn them into matter. See, you could either left click and one plank gives you 2 wood, or you could just right click and it converts all of them at once. So then what you do is you put the matter into the chest right here, and then right here you'll see I have 40 matter right here, and then you can begin getting stuff like this. Say like basic tree farm I have right here. I will go and get another one and just place one down for the sake of showing you guys right now. Right, then you just right click. I'm not even going to bother going. You can see there's another tree farm right there. So now I will go back into here and continue showing off what here. So in this area you can see I have a block condenser laser 2000 already. That's at 0 durability. So the ender chest right here will recharge your items when you put them in here. But for them to in order for them to get the power to recharge the items, your ship needs a generator. So I already got, I think, all of everything here, right? I got a bunch of 4-way connectors. As you can see, I played for a while. So let's start tree farm. We've done. We'll do another spawn part just for the heck of it. 4-way connector to show it. Basic generator. This is what you need for your power, I guess, to put for lack of better words. So right here we'll put this down, right? Boom, it builds this, and there is another tree farm. So we go 4-way connector now. We'll place it in, ooh, that's a bit of lag right there. Okay, place it down. Right here you have your 4-way connector. So it's basically just like the other rooms, but it's meant just for expanding it so you could get a better view of everything right here. So now right here, let's go to a basic generator part. Here, place it down and click. Open it up, and this is what you can see right here. There isn't an exact use for it right now in terms of actually doing anything right now, but it does give your ship the power that it needs. So it does do stuff, you just can't physically do anything with that, if it makes sense for now. There may be something implemented with it later on, but as of right now, that's just the way it is. So there's also this basic part. Boom. Just place this down, and there you go. It's the spawn area right here with the separate chests. So in case, when this is going to get bigger, you will see it'll easily get lost in your own spaceship. So there is a way for you to get back to your area that you need, and that is this teleporter right here. Let's place it down here. Okay, so now that I have the generator going and I have this room, now let me through. Ah, come on, game. Now it is a bit glitchy right now because it's still in beta, but this stuff will be worked out. So this is the teleporter room right here. So what you do is you click on this beacon right here, and you can teleport to player by name because, as I said this earlier, this is a co-op thing, so you can go and play with other people as soon as you get your teleporter room. So this is good to get. This is one of the early things that you should get if you want to play with other people. Then there's also random, you can teleport to a random space station, and with multiplayer you could go and you could trade with other people and check out their space stations too. Now go back to your space station if you're at a different spaceship. So you could teleport back to your own, teleport to spawn, that brings you to the spawn hub in case you need to go and check out some of the other games or if there's anything else you want to do. Now you could allow friend to a ship, so when a person tries to teleport to your ship, there's a request. You accept that request and the person can teleport to your ship. Okay? And then there's a block friend from ship. So if you let, say, a person on and they're doing something you don't want to, you can kick them out of your ship so they don't end up stealing your ideas for your epic spaceship. Or if they're just doing something you don't want, you can get rid of them. So you have this, which you could do. And also, so you can also get back to your area through this right here. Okay, so there. Done the tree farms. We've got the connectors. Now auto farm level 1. Get rid of these. Basic space pods. Basic grav lift. Android assembly chamber. Let's go in this direction. Place some stuff down. We got the tree farm over there. So right now let's go to the basic grav list. Now this part, along with some other stuff that you will see, like higher upgrades, this is a 2-level build. So when you place this down, you need room in the where you're placing it, so right where I'm facing, and also 1 level above this, otherwise it won't work. So place this down, click it, you right click the stuff for it to work, it'll build it up, and you can see it opens right here. And as you can see, it's open right here. So you need a generator for this to work. And also the generator powers stuff such as this and the farms, the automatic farms that are higher level, on top of regenerating the items you put in the ender chests. So if you want to get up, these are a bit glitchy, so this takes you up as soon as you walk on the lapis, and it shoots you to the side, so you could do that. And then from up here, these don't have the airlock, so you can see right now the various types of farms. This is the tree farms. I have 4 already. Then there's the spawns and the various types of things right there. There is the generator room, the 4-way connector. Then once you go down, these are a bit glitchy, so we're working on fixing that, but you might take some damage when you're doing this. Okay, that's good. Yeah, see, I did take some damage, so you have to be careful with those things, but you could also build up armor and stuff, so it won't be as much of a difference. So basic space pods. So especially when you're playing in multiplayer and you want to play with your friends, this gives you a good area to kind of relax a bit and store some of your items if you're with your friends. So this is what it looks like right now. And there's 4 of these right here. There's a jukebox, some chests if you want to put your stuff in, a bed for you to sleep in, and all the good stuff. Each of them comes with a cozy little plant for when you are in space and you wish you could see something from home. There you go. Now there's the auto farm. Hopefully these work. I don't quite remember if these have been implemented. And okay, good. So these are the farms. You can see right here, melons with the redstone that breaks them and then collects it right here and brings them to these chests by each of them. So this is a higher level farm, which of course they take various levels of matter to make. Now there's a rare Android assembly chamber part. So we'll place this down and do this. Bam. Okay. So from what I know, this hasn't been completely implemented yet. So this is something rare. There are various parts we have to go out and actually find the parts. So it will require some traveling, and there's also going to be stuff such as space suits, which will... Come on, let me in. There you go. Alright, there'll be not space suits, jetpacks so you could fly around, and something such as like miniature ships so you could fly around and connect not only Spacebox itself, but various other aspects from the server to Spacebox. So which is really cool stuff that you could look forward to. See, as you can see right here, this is charged up my block condenser laser. I already have this one, so I don't need it. But is this part of the farm? Did I cover everything? No, I did not. There's generator level 2, and then epic level 3 tier farm. I don't think this is implemented yet, but we'll check anyways. Also, you guys can see throughout. You can kind of see it glitching. Oh, no, okay. Well, there's these various parts right that I already explained. See, as you can see, they all have different levels and requirements of matter for each of the builds. But once you're starting out, because as in every other survival, you need to get wood first, so there's also growth stimulator, which is the bones, which you could turn to bone meal to help your trees grow faster and move things along quicker. So there's that. And also, if you ran out of power on your block condenser laser and you still have matter but not enough to get a generator to recharge it, you can also buy another one, or if you need another one or your friend lost one or something happens, you can always get another one. That return to marketplace tool, that brings you back to the marketplace, which was shown at the very beginning, so you can bring the items that you have in your inventory with you and buy and sell and trade things throughout that market to get either money and other stuff you need. There's a plot disintegration tool, so if you placed something in a certain spot that you don't want, you could take that down. There's meat, of course. You can also get food from the apples that drop from the trees. And there's these basic parts. There you go. Then there's the power that you have right here. Actually, I think this drains power, so I'll take this out and put it into the chest. There we go. Is that showing something? You can kind of see that flashing right there. I'm not sure why. Before I started recording it was working fine, but it shows the items that you have in the chest. It also works for here when you have stuff in here. And also in the market, I'm a bit all over the place, sorry about that, but in the market it will show you the various items hovering above the stuff where you could buy and sell that. So once you buy and sell that, there's also the option right here to go to a crafting table once you have, say, diamond ores or iron or whatever you need to craft. If you need a bigger than a 2x2 crafting area, you have this, so you could access it through there, or if you just shift click right here, it will take you right to the crafting area too. So now we go, let's look at generator level 2. So again, you just place it down, bring it up. Takes a second to load because these are various big things. So this will give you more power. Okay. Ooh. As you can see, there's a lot more, which causes a bit of lag while it's loading in. But as you can see, this is also a larger one, which needs 2 levels for it also. So when you're doing stuff, be careful of what you have surrounding that area, just in case. For them, there might be some conflicts with the stuff right here. And there's also stuff which has not yet been implemented, such as mines, which are also 2-level things, and various other stuff. So now to try out farm level 3 tier 2, and hopefully this will work. There you go. So with the melon farm also, you can also buy seeds and stuff at the market too. So you have this level right here, but whew, my lag. Okay, which will bring you to a second level, and there you go. This is the very nice thing about this game mode, is because you're in basically confined to little areas. For people who have worse computers, they can play on short or tiny and it won't affect their gameplay as much, or it shouldn't really affect it at all. They just might have trouble seeing things from farther away. Right here you can't see the very end over there. It's a bit hard to see, but that doesn't affect it really much in any way. And see in short also. Let's test this out. Okay, so you can still see for quite a bit, for at least 2 in each of the directions, so it still works. It gives you a bit of that, I guess, space feel. It's the space dust or something, but you see this does give you quite a lot of farming space to give. So there's also the automatic farms, but this one is much larger, but it is not automatic. So, and then on these levels too, see right here I have that one, you can just walk right through. Ta-da! And there's the higher level things right here. So this is the outside of the gravity lift right here. The 2 levels, the bottom layer and the top. So let's do that. Now how do I get back down here? Oh yes. Now see, this isn't beta, so there are still some bugs that may be in it. So actually later on, either today or this week, I will go through and try out every mechanic that I can think of throughout each of the parts and see if I can find anything that could directly right now be game changing in a bad way or break the game completely. So we could try and fix that now while it's still not as well known. So we'll hopefully get that done well before anything happens, because once people start playing this at a larger scale, we want it to be able to work properly. We don't want there to be constant crashes in the server or anything of that sort. So should be good, right? There you go. Here's the grav lift again. Now it is easy to get turned around and stuff, so the teleporter rooms are very good to have for not only going to other people but to get around your ship. Come on, this has to be the way. Grav lift. Is this the way? Yes. Okay. Well, so that's basically all that's been implemented in this game so far. There will be more, but right now this gives the basic idea of how and what Spacebox is for those of you who were thinking about trying it out but weren't quite sure what it is, and it felt like a bit much to jump into right away. So there you go. Bam, bam. I love this block condenser laser. It's so awesome. They should have something like this in the real game, but it's an original idea, so this should be good. Also, there will be more into this game as of right now. Okay, so the one thing I would suggest when you begin playing this is gather a lot of matter right now and focus at least on 1 or 2 tree farms, because that's a very, very important thing that you need when you're beginning the game. And when you are using the block condenser laser, don't just go around spamming it, because if you don't have your generator, then it won't regen and you'll have to do things by hand. So when breaking things like such as leaves, use your hands, and then for the wood itself, use the lighter, because if you just go and start spamming this around, then it will leave, the durability will run out very quickly and you'll be stuck doing stuff by your hands. So it's just a helpful tip. So I hope all of you enjoyed that, and if you guys want to check out more of Spacebox or play it yourselves, there will be a link to the website in the description where you can get more information, some pictures if you need it, and also the IP to the server if you want to play it. Alright, goodbye guys.